you. Our live stream just kicked in. It was really slow, so I'm just going to quickly say this is Katie and Kelly, and we're excited. We have a really fun show planned today for my birthday. It's going to be wild, so hang out with us. It's going to be fun. And back to you.
She said the things. If you would like to chat with us, today might be a day where you feel like, oh, I don't know, commenting. Join us in the chat room, which is a private Facebook group. And to get there, go to 12radio.com. That's 12radio.com. Click on the chat link on the left, and then you'll be redirected to said private Facebook group. So I think that's it. If you are watching the live stream and you think I'm naked, I'm not. I'll try to sit up straight so as to avoid any controversy. But it's the ever-present Kelly. Is Kelly naked? Question. No, I'm just not wearing very much. Is nothing new.
But we do have access to both the comment section. So we're live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, Domestic Mystic, either way. And we do see your comments. They come up through our program. So if you have something to say, throw it out there. We probably will have some time for some readings today, but we don't know for sure because we're also going to, we have something really wild planned.
It doesn't involve nudity, as far as I'm aware.
Not this time, no.
Next month, though.
Sure. Well, we don't know. We don't know what will happen.
Right.
I do want to tell you guys that I have a 15-minute time-based session right now for my birthday. So I do that every year, just, a special offering. So if you are interested, I'm going to put a link in the chat room. This is a deeply discounted time-based session. And I would love for you to pick it up if you want to talk, if you need a reading. You don't have to use it today, of course. You can use it anytime. Well, the next time you call me, that's how our system works. If you buy a time-based session, the next time you call me, it will initiate. So.
Right.
So there you go. Yeah.
Today's special value is Katie's 15-minute reading. Bob, can you zoom in on Katie? I'm doing my QVC impression, sorry.
I like them.
You can use this 15-minute session to call. Does it work for chat? Bob, does it work for chat? It works for chat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're Bob, by the way.
It works for chat. It also works for chat, video chat.
Oh, right. That's cool.
It works for all. Yeah. Yeah.
You can wear it to a formal party. You can wear it to the office party. You can wear it to the bus stop.
Yes.
You can use it to drink your morning coffee. It's a very, very versatile time-based session. We call that a TBS here on QVC. Okay, that's about all I've got.
You can take it camping. You can lay on the couch with it.
Very good. Yes. It's one of our most popular items. And today, the day special value is $59, right?
Probably, yes.
Yes.
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call now. Operators are standing by to take your order.
All you got to do is buy it. That's all you got to do. Well, we have something super fun planned for you guys. We have in the past done some radio theater. And Kelly messaged me on Monday and said, hey, do you want to do anything special on Read Me for your birthday? And she probably was talking about, readings. And I came back and said, I want to do some radio theater because we've had a blast with this in the past. So we set out looking. Kelly set out looking first, and she sent over some Thelma and Louise, which I thought was perfect for us. And it didn't strike me. So then we looked at a couple other things. Then I thought, what about fried green tomatoes? So I started looking through some scripts there. Also would have loved, but I still was like, it's not quite right. And then it just hit me like a bolt of lightning. Golden Girls. It was always Golden Girls.
It's going to be so funny.
So here we are.
Or tragic.
So, yeah. This might be great, or it might be, I don't know. You guys are going to love it. I think you'll love it. I hope we love it. So we're going to do all the roles. we're doing an entire episode. This is
Goddess
season
help us.
7, episode 2. This is the episode where the girls go to the murder mystery weekend. If you are a, Golden Girls aficionado such as myself.
Yeah.
So Kelly, you are playing the parts of Sophia and Blanche. So you get like the spicy and the salty.
I know. I like it.
Yeah. And I am going to play Dorothy and Rose. I'm so excited for Rose.
Blanche is like a total dream for me. So
Right. Right.
I'm looking forward to that.
I
apologize in advance for the butchering of Sophia's slight accent that I'm probably going to do. Can't be helped. Don't know.
I am convinced you'll do it better than me. I tried. It sounded Russian. I was like,
it's a tricky one. I can do it kind of like as a one-off, but then when I try to maintain it, it tends to morph into other things. So we'll see what she becomes. She might become a Russian anyway, or French, or God knows. So
it's fine. It's probably fine. For me, I'm actually not that good with voices, to be honest. I'm great with children's books. I can act out a children's book like nobody's business, because I worked in early childhood for 10 years. I mean,
your own voice is fabulous.
I can do a mean Skippy John Jones, but but when it comes to this stuff, I'm not. So I'm going to do my best. So, if my characters sound different every time I say their lines, that's why. But we are also playing the roles of 3 different men and another woman that's in this episode. So catch up. Try to catch up.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I have a hair sticking up and I can't tell which side it's on. I'm okay.
Oh, yeah.
I need to stop looking at myself.
Yeah, on the live stream, you're flipped. So you think you're fixing your hair and you're probably making it worse. Yeah. But actually, you look fine. No worries.
It's just this one thing going. So anyway.
You'll never see it till you get on the live stream. That's
exactly.
Sure. For me, it's always eyebrows. I get on the live stream and I'm like, what the?
I have eyebrow issues when I get in the car in natural light. I'm like, I see all these like unplucked things and something thrown out of my mole. And I'm like, Jesus God, the hell? Who's that ugly bitch?
I had kids for a reason. Why aren't you telling me this stuff?
Oh.
Well, what do you say?
Let's do it, lady.
Okay, are you ready?
I was gonna try to hum the Golden Girls theme, but I think that would be very bad, and I actually don't remember what it sounds like right now.
No, we tried to find a generic version that's royalty free, so we could use it because we can't use the original because we don't have royalty rights, and ain't nobody wants to get sued. So yeah.
So hum it in your own head, and
yeah. So, thank you for being a friend. There you go. That's it.
There you go.
That's what
Perfect.
You get.
Beautiful. Yay. Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah. All right. Let's start. So, scene 1 in the kitchen.
Gotcha.
Oh, morning, Ma. How'd you sleep?
Pretty good. I dreamed I was making love to Jay Leno.
That's a strange dream for you to have.
Not really. It was Monday night and he was filling in for Carson. Morning, all.
Oh, Blanche, honey, how was your date last night?
Oh, unforgettable. Mel Bushman and I were coming back from a champagne picnic at Sunset Beach. We ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, my goodness. What did you do?
You name it.
Blanche, you got a call last night from something called the Maltese Falcon Club.
Oh, good. Remember I was asked to select the activity for the museum staff's annual outing? Yesterday, I signed us up for a murder mystery weekend at the Queen of the Keys Hotel.
You mean the kind of thing where mock murders are committed and then the guests try to solve them?
Exactly.
That sounds like fun. Back in Minnesota, I was known as the Sherlock Holmes of St. Olaf. Figured out which one was Shinola, did you, Rose? That kills me.
I know.
The hard way.
I sure hope this weekend is a success. It could give me a shot at becoming Kendall Nesbitt's new assistant.
Who's Kendall Nesbitt?
Oh, he's the museum's director of acquisitions. If I got this job, it would mean going to Europe with him to look for rare paintings and antiques. Well, if he has an eye for antiques, you should be a shoo-in.
Look who's calling the vase Ming.
There's just one hitch. I need 3 more people to get the group rate at the hotel. I thought hotels. Oh, who is that? Whose line is that? It's not mine. I thought hotels always gave you the group rate.
Yeah, sweetheart, but this is for the whole night.
Is there any chance I could persuade you girls to join me for a murder mystery weekend?
Blanche, are you kidding? I have read every word Dashiell Hammett and Raymond Chandler ever wrote. Now, Sam Spade and Philip Marlowe have become a part of me. She has more curves than the Monaco Grand Prix and was twice as dangerous. Her jewelry was mute testimony that Charlie Chaplin wasn't the only tramp who hit it big in this town.
You do this on first dates, don't you, Dorothy? Does this mean you'll go?
Of course we'll go. Sure, anything for a friend.
Sure, what the heck, I'll go too.
Yeah, like you had a choice.
Da-da-da-da.
Scene 2. The hotel.
Mhm.
When do you think the mysteries are going to start?
You want a mystery? You should have tried the pink dressing at the salad bar.
Oh, geez. The mystery continues. Now, girls, remember, look everyone over very carefully. Try to figure out who the real guests are and who are pretending to be guests. It'll help us when we come to solve the mysteries.
Okay, Dorothy, if that's your real name.
Blanche, you're wearing my earrings.
Oh, I know that.
But when I asked you where they were, you said you didn't know. And now you're wearing them.
Well, Rose, there could be 2 explanations. Either I was lying, or I was wrong about the number of explanations. Oh, it's Kendall. Kendall. Oh,
Blanche,
you.
I must commend you again. I have a feeling we're in for a weekend none of us is ever going to forget.
Oh, I do declare, your sweet words could charm the morning dew right off the honeysuckle.
That was good, Blanche. Now, do Brer Rabbit.
I believe the fun is about to begin. Ladies, I think I got him. Got to him, don't you?
Your eyes are as good as rolled back, Blanche.
I do believe that things are going to turn out even better than I. Oh, Kendall's sitting down with Posey McGlynn. She's my main rival for that assistant's job. Oh, look at that shameless way she's flirting with him. Disgusting.
You flirted with him.
I am from the South. Flirting is part of my heritage.
What do you mean?
Her mother was a slut too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we'll all join his son, his daughter, and his new bride Candy in wishing many returns of the day to our friend and patron of 40 years, Giles Forsyth.
Is there supposed to be a sound effect right here?
No.
Oh. My God, they've been murdered. Does this mean we don't get any birthday cake?
Please, nobody touch anything. My name is Spade Marlowe. I'm a private detective retained by the late philanthropist Giles Forsyth. Because when an 88-year-old man marries a 22-year-old girl, he likes to know what she's up to. I'm sorry to interrupt, but does anyone but me think that hat is a little precocious?
Today was Giles Forsyth's birthday, and he intended, as always, to celebrate by having dinner here with his son Philip, a well-known collector of pre-Columbian artifacts, his spinster daughter, Gloria, and of course his new bride, Candy. I've failed to protect my client, but I am determined with your help to solve these crimes and bring the murderer to justice.
Maybe that dagger will help us lead. Oh, maybe that bloody dagger will help lead us to the murder weapon.
Saint Olaf?
Boy, he is good.
Unusual knife. Yeah. Cut the cake. I recognize that. It's a rare Mayan sacrificial dagger. That could prove to be significant.
Undoubtedly the weapon used to kill Mrs. Forsyth, but obviously her husband was shot.
Well, then there must be a gun.
South side? Uncanny.
Do you mind if I check your purse? Go right ahead. You won't find anything. This is. Go ahead.
This is what I believe they refer to as a purse gun, and it's been recently fired.
I don't understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, you now have enough clues to solve these murders. Who did it? How? And why? The butler did it.
I'm a maitre d'.
Thank you. The maitre d' did it.
Philip did it. Gloria did it. It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Oh, she says the butler did it and I'm the idiot?
The answer is obvious. They both did it. Oh, now, if Miss Smarty solves the crime, she'll make a big impression on Kendall, and I can just kiss that job goodbye.
Philip was a collector of pre-Columbian relics. Candy had her throat cut with a Mayan dagger. He killed her. The gun was in Gloria's purse. She killed her father.
Nice try, ma'am, but Philip and Gloria are innocent of those crimes.
Perhaps, but they are both murderers.
Sit down, Dorothy. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Would you care to explain? In the first place, it is unlikely that Gloria murdered her father. Statistics show that patricide is overwhelmingly a male crime, although daughters frequently murder their mothers. If Gloria had killed her father, would she have then tried to conceal the weapon in her purse? Ladies and gentlemen, I think not. That gun was obviously planted in her purse to pin the murder on her. I've got it! A maitre d' is some kind of waiter. On the other hand, Philip would never pick a Mayan sacrificial knife as a murder weapon. Too obvious. But it would be no problem for his sister to sneak the weapon out of his collection.
This woman's pathetic. Oh, big news. Tear out the front page.
Notice the dagger was found to the left of the victim. A throat. A throat is almost always cut from behind. Being right-handed, I would slash from left to right. But the fact that the murder weapon was dropped to the left of the victim, we can deduce that the murderer is left-handed. Notice that Gloria, like most left-handed people, wears her wristwatch on her right wrist. I think it's painfully clear that Philip and Gloria both planned murders, and each meant to pin it on each other. They knew the lights would be turned off when the cake appeared, because that happens every year. Coincidence? Ha! Siblings often think alike.
You've given us a who, a how, and a ha. But what about why? What's the motive?
When a 22-year-old marries an 88-year-old, chances are she's not after his body. Oh boy, Gloria and Philip were both afraid that Candy would persuade the old man to change his will, and they both hoped that pinning the crime on the other would make them the sole inheritor. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the who, the how, and the why. Dorothy, that was a real tour de France. Thank you. Thank you, Rose.
Girls, guess what? Kendall just told me he needs to be alone with me.
Well, what did you do?
Well, what else? I gave him our room, the key to our room. Now let me have yours, Rose. You can bunk with Dorothy and Sophia tonight.
Ah, but we were going to be roomies.
Either you're bunking with them or you can sleep in his closet. Coming, Kendall. Oh, champagne.
Compliments of Mr. Nesbit.
Well, how sweet. I'll take it.
No, no, no. I'm the butler. I've got it, ma'am. Oh, my God.
Ah! Oh my God. Kendall is dead.
What is this all about?
He's dead.
Blanche, calm down. This is undoubtedly just another part of the mystery weekend. Oh, yeah, Dorothy? He looks pretty dead to me. All right, Ma, give me your mirror.
What for?
Every morning, I hold it under Ma's nose. If it fogs up, I start the coffee. Nope, no breath.
Oh my God, he is dead.
Oh, God.
I don't know how to say this name. I'm Vagsy, hotel security. Nobody touch anything. You say no one was in her room but the victim?
That's right, sir.
He's dead, all right. Steak knife right through the heart.
That must be what killed him.
St. Olaf.
It's like I'm wearing a sign.
I want everybody out of this room. I'm clearing it till the police get here. Nobody leaves the hotel, especially you. As of now, you're the only suspect. If they put me in prison, I'll be brave. I can handle it.
Blanche, you don't understand. They'll put you in a women's prison.
Don't let me go, Dorothy. Don't let me go.
Honey, you are not going to go because you're not guilty.
I understand you can have anything for your last meal.
Just ice cream if you want.
I think I'm going to be sick.
You're not helping, Rose. It's almost as though you believe Blanche is guilty. Well, she lied about my earrings, and she took them. I mean, deceit, then theft. Isn't murder the most logical step? St. Olaf, right? Face it, Dorothy, Blanche was discovered in a locked room. Only she and the victim had keys. I mean, give me another explanation. The trouble is, I can't.
Oh, come on, pussycat. You figured out that mystery at dinner.
Oh, Ma, that was a game. This is life.
Oh, that's right. You've never been good at life. How can I be accused of murder? I am a Devereaux. Things like this usually happen to people named Petrillo. I take offense at that. No one in my family has ever left a body to be found.
Okay, I'm Lieutenant Alvarez, Dade County Homicide, and here's what I've got. At around 9:45 last night, this guy went to room 405, carrying champagne ordered by Nesbit. He was admitted by Blanche Devereaux and discovered the corpse. Now, Ms. Devereaux and this dead guy only had the only two keys. Forensics say the cause of death was a stab wound inflicted by a steak knife. We know Mrs. Devereaux had steak for dinner. Given these facts, unless someone has something else, we've got enough to make an arrest.
My, Mr. Officer, I do declare your sweet words could charm the morning dew right off the honeysuckle.
Blanche, not now.
If not now, when?
Blanche Devereaux? Wait. You haven't even established a motive.
You want a motive? I'll give you a motive. That woman gave Kendall her room key. I saw her do it. Her plan was to seduce him to ensure that she would win the job as his assistant. Then she got the other key to the room from that woman there. She rushed up to the room. She tore off her clothes. That's Velcro. It just gives the illusion of a tear. She flung her dress onto the bed, slipped into a negligee, and awaited her prey. I'm mixing up my characters. What she didn't realize was the reason Kendall went to that room, the only reason Kendall ordered the champagne, was to let her down easy. He'd already promised the job to me. Kelly, you're not helping. And the reason he went to her room rather than having her come to his was that I was sharing his room. Slut. When Kendall told her truth, she flew into a jealous rage. She plunged the steak knife into his chest and, that tramp murdered my lover.
I know Blanche Devereaux, Lieutenant, and this tramp is incapable of committing murder.
Okay, we got a motive, we got a weapon, and we got one suspect with no alibi. Blanche Devereaux, I'm charging you with murder. You have the right to remain.
Wait! Why would she bring a steak knife to what she thought was a romantic liaison?
It could have been for anything. I'm not familiar with her sexual proclivities. What are you, a rookie? You still haven't answered the question of how somebody else got into the room.
What if there was a knock at the door? Nesbit might have assumed it was the waiter with the champagne.
That is speculation.
Okay, but one more point. The hotel security chief cordoned off the room, so the only people who saw the room after the murder, other than you and your staff, were the waiter, the security chief, and the four of us.
So
when Miss McGlynn was reconstructing the murder scene, she described Blanche's dress as being slung over the bed.
it was, I saw it.
But Miss McGlynn could only have seen it if she'd been there prior to the murder. I think I see now how it happened. Last evening after dinner, when Miss McGlynn saw Blanche give Kendall Nesbit her key, she was furious. She dropped a steak knife into her purse.
Big deal, I took a whole place setting.
Not now, Ma! When she felt that she wouldn't be missed, she slipped out of the dining room and headed upstairs. Kendall had let himself into Blanche's room while she was in the shower and was making himself comfortable when there was a knock at the door. Thinking it was the champagne, he opened the door. Posey was there. She accused him of two-timing. He denied it. Posey pulled out a steak knife, plunged it into his chest, and left the room before Blanche could discover her. Jealous rage was the motive, all right, but Blanche wasn't the murderer. There's your murderer, Posey McGlynn.
Well, Miss McGlynn, what do you have to say now?
Dorothy Zbornak, you stuck your nose in for the last time.
Posey McGlynn, I charge you with the murder of Kendall Nesbit.
Now, Lieutenant Alvarez, I don't think that'll be necessary, as I seem to have recovered from my death. But I would like to thank the Maltese Falcon Club, and in particular Blanche Devereaux, for giving us a weekend we'll never forget. Thank you all for coming. So wait a minute. You mean those guys were all in on it?
I was in on it too.
Oh, come on, you were not.
Oh, all right, I was not. Damn it, I just hate to be the brunt of jokes. Funny, you don't mind being the brunt of limericks. That's different, that's poetry. Wait a minute. There's one thing I don't understand. When I checked to make sure that Kendall was really dead, why didn't his breath show up on your mirror?
Simple. The mirror had been sprayed with defogger.
Well, who could have done that?
I did. The people at the club asked me to.
Well, Rose, why would you do such a cruel thing to me?
Well, Blanche, there could be two explanations. Either I was getting back at you for taking my earrings, or... Oh, who are we kidding? That's why I did it.
This whole thing is just unbelievable. Kendall, you're not dead, and I didn't kill anybody. And I didn't take any silverware. Oops, wrong character. Does this mean I'm still in the running for the job?
Of course you are.
Oh, well,
So this was all a mockery, a sham. No crimes were committed at all. What a load of fun.
Pussycat, help me carry my purse to the car.
And end scene.
Dear Lord. There have been some crimes committed there, but only theatrical crimes.
There were plenty of theatrical crimes committed.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was great.
So cute. I had not watched Golden Girls in so long, and I forgot how totally charming it was. So that was fun.
Yeah, it is super fun. And I was reading yesterday about them and about their like some of the things that like the social issues they were pushing
Oh,
way ahead of their time.
really?
Yeah, like Dorothy's brother that I don't know. They kind of portrayed him as a cross-dresser. Maybe he was transgender. And Blanche's best friend that came out to her as being gay.
Oh.
Blanche's daughter was gay, or Dorothy's. Anyway, there were a lot of social issues that they were kind of pushing to the forefront. And because they were these old ladies, in the show.
They could get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got away with it. More
That's
than like, clear back when like Ellen came out and Rosie O'Donnell, and they got pushed pretty hard. And so pushed back pretty hard, but the Golden Girls didn't, and they figure it is because they were these kind of innocent, not you, Blanche, old ladies, and they got away with more.
That's funny. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm reading the comments.
Oh.
Just commentary on Blanche. The Blanche accent, I don't know what it is, because I am born and raised in California, but the Southern accent is something that if I am around it at all, doesn't matter, because there's differences between like Texas and Tennessee and Alabama. It doesn't matter if it's got some kind of a Southern accent. If I'm around it at all, I will pick up on it. I just like absorb it. New York and the East Coast accents, I can pull off, like I said, kind of on a one-off. But then, I was doing Sophia and a couple of the men, and it totally threw me off because Sophia has kind of a masculine voice. So anyway, that was entertaining.
That's awesome. Well, you did a good job.
Pretty fun. That was a fun script. Thanks for picking that.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to do another one sometime and bring in a few more voices.
Oh, yeah.
We tried to get more voices, but we were way behind.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do more radio theater. Just haven't gotten around to finding any scripts or whatever. So
I love radio theater. I think it's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Christy's saying B. Arthur was a big LGBTQ plus ally. Yeah, ally. Yeah.
Is B. Arthur still alive or no?
I think Betty White's the only one left.
I think B. Arthur. Well, Estelle Getty, I think, was actually the youngest of the cast, even though she played the oldest. And yeah, I guess Betty's the only one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mary said, I think Sophia was always the funniest because she got away with saying anything, for sure.
Exactly.
That line in there of Dorothy's that, that women committing patricide is so rare, but women are much more well known for killing their mothers. I could just do the sideways glance at Sophia.
Yeah. I took a whole place setting. See, they became like a Brooklyn cop or something.
It's close enough.
I did it okay in the moment, and then towards the end, it started to get all messy. Yeah. Oh well, I'll keep my day job.
So B. Arthur died in 2009.
Yeah, that's what that.
At 99 years old, JR, is that who you're referring to? Wow.
B. Arthur? Ooh.
I'm not sure if that's who she's referring to. Well, she'll come back.
I think Betty White is that old.
our internet sleuths are doing our work for us here. It's
Yes,
good.
good.
So Sid, I cannot believe this. Sid has never seen the Golden Girls.
I saw that.
Sid, what? What?
Right?
Oh,
I
honey.
was shocked because I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was watching the episode because I hadn't watched any of it in ages. So I was watching it on YouTube and Mandy came in and she goes, "Are you watching the Golden Girls?" Mandy's 13. And I go, "How do you know what the Golden Girls is?" She's like, "Oh, come on, Mom." Okay.
Who doesn't know?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Well, Sid, you will really have to watch the Golden Girls now
It
because,
is such a charming little show.
oh my gosh, I love the Golden Girls and I love Designing Women.
Oh, that was another good one.
Now looking back on Designing Women, they were a little more problematic as far as race and things.
Yeah.
At the time, they were normal, but you watch it now and you go, "Ooh, that's yikes!" You
Really?
know? Yeah.
Isn't it interesting the way television in particular shifts with societal norms?
And
it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I'm just reading some of the comments in the chat.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that was really fun. I loved it. Yes.
Yeah, that was cute.
I think like maybe for Halloween we should do another one and get like Erin and maybe get Mo and like get the old gang back together for like
for
Halloween
sure.
stuff
It would be really fun. Yeah. When did we do it? We did it at Christmas, huh? The haunted Christmas thing.
Yeah, you're right. We did. Yep. That was super fun. Yep.
And at that time I said, yeah, we totally should do this. And I'm going to look for some stuff. And then I didn't. Shit happens.
Pamela says they were selling a line of Golden Girls panties at one point. They were on Etsy. And what happened is the seller, there was this seller on Etsy that was selling Golden Girls underwear that were hilarious. They were big granny panties and it was a full set. Or you could get the individuals, and they got like a blogger picked them up and they, everybody was seeing them all over social media. And she got so overwhelmed with orders that she had to shut her page down.
Oh my gosh.
Because she couldn't even quite keep up. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that like copyright or whatever they slapped her.
She just she probably came back at some point, but I tried to order them for my sisters for Christmas because it was so awesome. And at that point, she had actually pulled her page completely down to just try to catch up with the demand. But so here's what's crazy about that. So my birthday present from Scott is the machine, the right printer that would actually do that. So now I have to make some freaking Golden Girls underpants. So thanks for saying it. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right? There's never cute, funny, like fancy underwear for bigger girls. There's not. And so I think there's one website now that you can order like Wonder Woman and that kind of stuff. But like littler women can buy all the cute stuff, because we're in our 40s. We don't care about the fancy,
Yeah.
We're not shopping at Vicky's. We want the Wonder Woman underpants, for God's sake. Anyway, I can make those now. There you go. That's it.
I want some with some one-liners written across the butt.
Yeah,
you got plenty of room.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
Hell, I could write, a dictionary entry. I could write a whole journal entry.
I meant my butt has plenty of room
We're
for
not
some one-liners.
Yeah. Forever I said it would be so fun to open an underwear company. I don't know how we got on this topic, but we're here. Oh, it's because of... Thanks, Pamela. You did this. I hope you're happy. I always thought it would be hilarious to open an underwear line called Big Ass Underwear Company. It carry all sizes, I mean, it could just mean it was a big company. Right. Or it could be that it's for a big ass, but the Big Ass Underwear Company. That's so there funny. You go. It's being born right here, right now.
I love it. Trying to think of, I'll have to be looking up some Sophia one-liners that you can do on mine.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in.
Because I
will
do
make
have
you
a
those
smart
underpants.
ass. So I feel like
Yeah.
my underwear should reflect that.
Yeah. Christy says she too has a butt for radio. Yep. We've said this for years. We have butts for radio. And then we started doing all these live streams. So, but it's, head up. Quelly said you now see more and more interracial couples on commercials. You do. You're
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
tons more of that. It's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And much less pushback.
Yes.
Remember when there was like
it was like
they're
a
still
Campbell's
there, but
commercial or
yeah.
something.
All the moms groups that were so, anytime there was anything that threatened their little norm at all, then there would be boycotts and marching and wailing and gnashing of teeth and stuff. And there's just a whole lot less of that now. It's awesome.
The world that I'm a little more tapped into is, like cosmetics and the beauty industry and all that. And I remember when there was a CoverGirl guy. And he was gay. I don't think he was trans, but at the time I was like, I don't know how I feel about men wearing makeup because you look way better than I do, and that's not okay. But and there was a lot of pushback about it. I remember seeing, like, I don't know if it was CoverGirl or I think it was, and it might have been James Charles. I really don't remember who it was. I don't remember the details, but I remember there was a lot of pushback about it. And now men and makeup is really just kind of an ordinary thing.
Right.
In the YouTube beauty world, some of the best makeup artists that I follow are guys.
Oh, yeah.
Full beards, and it just doesn't even faze me anymore. So I never really had a problem with anything except like the makeup part of it, which is stupid because, I was born in 1973. So in the 80s, when all the men had long hair and wearing eyeliner, it didn't faze me at all. But it, took me a little while to be like, okay. And I think society is the same, but I think they kick and scream a lot more than I do. I tend to go with the flow a bit more. I mean, when I was teaching dance, I was surrounded by all kinds of different people. So yeah, it's just interesting how television reflects all those things back at us.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it used to be if you saw a man with makeup on, it was shocking. You'd be like,
oh, yeah.
Is that guy? Is he wearing eyeliner? What the? But now I'm with
these guys go full glam with like fancy eyeshadow and they're amazing.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I watch the YouTube, the TikTok makeup tutorials, and honestly,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, you've got to have better fine motor skills than me. And mine aren't great. Admittedly, they aren't. But I
don't have enough eyelid space to do anything.
There's that for sure. Yeah.
I've tried. I mean, I play with makeup, but to do all the stuff that they do, I'm like, I really only have like this much eyelid space, so I can't fit 6 colors and gradations in there.
The eyeliner, like the fancier wings.
Oh, I can't do a wing. Oh. I look stupid.
I've even looked at like the kits or like the stamp, the whatever. None of that fits my face. It's just not going to happen for me.
I can do a wing. I can get away with a teeny tiny wing, but I'm like, and generally, like I'm of the opinion that it doesn't matter how old you are, or, what your body looks like. It's do whatever fucking makes you happy. But I can't get away with a wing. It looks pretty silly. I also can't wear fake eyelashes because I look like some sort of insane cow. Because there's no space here between
cow.
Like the base of my eyelashes and my eyebrow. There's no space. So these giant lashes, I look ridiculous with them. So I'm really ready for the fake lash trend to end.
Oh my gosh.
People can just have normal lashes again. I mean, they look pretty sometimes, but it's an everyday look now. And I'm like,
It is. And it's iffy for me. Sometimes it looks amazing, but I see girls coming over here, like my kids' friends sometimes, that they end up with such a thick black line above their eyelid, above the lashes to cover for them, that it doesn't look good. Now, you can get the eyelash fills now, and Mars has gotten those a couple of times. She has a friend that does them, And they're absolutely gorgeous on her, but that's like $40, $50, and that's here, probably where you guys live, it's more, but
Yeah.
for the first set, and then you have to go back every 3 weeks and have them filled, and it's like another 20 every time. And these are the same girls that are also doing nails and have to constantly go get their nails filled, and I just don't know how they have the time, the money, the energy for it. I'm getting my ass out of bed here, not and if you do that and you love it, it makes you happy, no criticism whatsoever. I just don't know where people get their energy.
I love the eyelash extensions, and I have an eyelash issue. Like, I talk about this a lot on bitchplaining for some reason. I've tried every mascara under the sun. I'm like obsessed with different mascaras. I have eyelashes, but they're very blonde and very, very fine. And well, not very blonde, but they're pretty blonde. I would love to get extensions, but the commitment I'm having to upkeep, and then you have to be careful how you wash your face and take your makeup off. And I'm like, I have only just at the age of 48, like, committed to a really good skincare routine. I can't be throwing in, be careful how you wash your eyelashes. Like, I can't handle that. So, and then just going to get it maintained. Like, the nails is as much as I can do. It's a pain. I hate going. I love the outcome, but I hate sitting there and having that done.
Yeah, I hear you. So I know it's a real back and forth for me. And like, I have a good friend who she's always got her nails, her eyelashes, everything, on point, and it's beautiful, and she loves it. She's comfortable. She's confident. Awesome. I just can't see. I definitely can't see me investing in that. But partly it's that Cancerian nature of mine too, though. Like spending the money on stuff like that almost kills me. Yeah. Totally.
Hey, how long have you had the purse that you're currently carrying?
I am not carrying a purse at all, actually. But you know that, yeah. I'll carry the same purse for several years. I'll wear the same coat until it used to drive my mother crazy. She'd buy me coats and purses for Christmas and birthdays because she was so sick of me packing the same one around because I liked them.
Yeah.
But I still have like my old hobo bag kinds of purses that I loved that everybody else around me was begging me to get rid of. I still use them like when we travel and stuff as alternative luggage for stuff. But no, I have a phone case that holds cards, and that's all I need. I carry in a purse actually just hurts my shoulder anyway, so I finally went, why am I doing this? And I leave it everywhere. I would be the easiest fool to rob in the world. I used to be. I left the same purse at the same restaurant twice in the same month.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they had to call me both times. And yes, Christy says, if you need a purse, I have quite the selection. Christy buys a new purse like,
Me too, Christy.
Christy buys a new purse like easily once a month. Every time I turn around, she's like, look at my new bag. What? Yeah.
But I have been on a quest for the world's perfect purse for me for years. And I have a lot of really freaking cute purses. When I worked at the office, I had to have a big purse because I had to take the house with me. You would think, I swear I might be a Cancer rising because I have a lot of Cancerian qualities, but it had everything in it, like a miniature pharmacy and everything everybody joked about what was in Kelly's purse. So it was a big purse, but it was really cute. But my lifestyle has completely changed. So now I have a smaller purse, totally different style. But then, I change moods all the time. And so then I'll buy a purse and it's not quite right. So then I'll go through a spurt where I'll buy like 5 new purses, trying to find the one that's changing my life. And very rarely does the purse change my life. I've had a couple where I was like, this is it. This is the holy grail of purses. But then I carried it for like a year or something. And I was like, but now I don't want to wear it out. So now I have to get another one. Stupid. So.
Yeah.
One of my favorite purses I got in the gift shop at the UC San Francisco hospital when my dad was in the hospital right before he died. I was, walking around killing time, and I got this purse, and I love that purse. I got so many compliments on it. Back at the hotel that same evening, the front desk guy was very fabulous. And he stopped me on my way to the elevator and he goes, "Where did you get that purse?" And I told him, he's like, "What?" And he goes, "Can I feel it?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's not leather. It looks like leather." And he just was going on and on about it. And I was like, "I know." And so about a year later, it was starting to wear out and I wanted another one. And I called the gift shop and I asked if they still had them. They were like, "No." It might have been 6 months, but they didn't have them. So now it's the dad purse and I don't feel like I can carry it because I don't want to wear it out. So, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Being a girl.
The challenges. Well, Sid said she's like me. She said, I use the same purse and wear the same clothes until they practically fall apart because there's something practical about them and or the way they look and feel.
I'm that way with clothes. If it's comfortable, I'll wear it forever. I have some old ass clothes because they're just comfortable and I hate being uncomfortable. And I also hate shopping for clothes.
I had a pair of pants that apparently were terrible because my daughter, Matea, said to me, probably 17 years old, she told me to throw them away. She said, I do not want to see those pants on you again. Now, that's something I would say to my kids,
That's funny.
Right? She said, I do not want to see those pants on you again. The next time I wore them, she said, I thought I told you to throw those away. And I'm like, but I like them and I'm just wearing them around the house. And she's like, no, I do not want to see those pants on you again. And she threw them away. Yeah.
No. That's hilarious.
Pretty terrible, I guess. But yeah, I thought I told you to throw those pants away.
That's funny.
It's like, wow. I know I've said those exact words to my kids. I got that from my mother because she policed the way my dad dressed until, and it was the constant like, are you going to leave the house like that? And
That's funny.
What are you wearing? And I can hear her say that. I thought I told you to throw those shoes away or something.
So my dad used to wear his white t-shirts and his, old man tidy whities until they would fall apart, which I think a lot of men do. And she would, sneak them into the trash can because he never wanted to throw anything away. Like his mother and father were Dust Bowl people. So, they just didn't throw things away. So she would sneak them into the garbage and then he would sometimes fish them out of the garbage. So she had to figure out how to bury them so that he couldn't fish them out or cut them up. She would cut them up and then put them in the garbage. And then they would have these discussions.
I love it. You can get away with
wearing that yellow ugly t-shirt. She's like, I thought I threw that away. I took it out. It's perfectly good. Oh my God.
I love it.
My dad kept everything.
Oh, mine too. And he would have clothes like t-shirts and stuff that were stained with like fish guts or hunting blood, like hunting deer and stuff.
Oh my God.
And
that's like badges of honor.
Right. And he'd trot out of his bedroom wearing something like that. And my mom would be like, no. I
Go
told you to throw that away.
That's totally funny.
Karen said her 15-year-old can be brutally honest as well. Oh yeah. This one. Are you going to do your hair before we go? Me. I already did. No. Hold on. I'm turning on my straightener.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm like, wow. But yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Mandy, whenever we're at a restaurant or something and I laugh, Mandy always cringes. She goes, God, you laugh so loud. That's the only thing they really criticized me for. Oh, you laugh so loud. Sorry. I guess I could be less happy. I need to offend you with my joy.
So I'm so sorry that my happiness is so bothersome to you.
Right. Also, bite me.
Right? Well, frankly, it is it's the path of being a mom. We do get to embarrass our kids, because we gave birth to them and we need some reward. So yeah.
That's one of the perks for sure.
That's true. Well, we did it. We did our script. We lived through it. And we've talked down to the end of the show. So, Kelly will be back tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific for Bitchplaining with Kelly McLean. She is the bitchtress of ceremonies. Wow, I really botched that. What are you doing tonight?
Smarty Pants Lise is on. We're talking about gay pride and how to be an ally.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I will be back on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific for 1-2 News. And then I'll be back again on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific for the Katie Weaver Show. And we'll be around. We'll both be over at 12listen.com, basically constantly. So if you need a reading or you need some energy work or some help, or you need to, pet that cat, that's where you're going to come do it. So thanks you guys so much for being here. Kelly, thanks for playing with me on my birthday and being
happy
willing
birthday.
Thank you, and for being a willing party of our shenanigans. So thanks, guys, and thank you, Chris, for producing. This has been another production of 1-2 Radio. Take care.
Bye.